Yo, what is going on, guys? Johnny GB here with the Token Minorities, bringing you guys another Pokemon tournament deck review where we're breaking down the Oceania Regional Championships that were held last weekend. And so these were a lot of team-up decks. So you guys saw on Tuesday, I believe it would be, the Pikachu and Zekrom Tag Team GX deck. Go ahead and check that deck out. Not my liking for a deck. It hits extremely hard when you can get it going. Problem was I never actually able to get it set up. But today, as you guys saw by the thumbnail, we have Zoroark, Lucario, Lycanroc. So there were a couple different Lycanroc decks that were actually used. One of them being with a one-of the Dusk form, which allows you to discard an energy, a special energy, or just an energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon when you play it down to your bench to evolve Pokemon. And then you saw the one with Lucario. So the one with Lucario, I've actually been testing, and I actually really like. It puts Zekrom and Pikachu in a knockout range. So what do I mean by put it in a knockout range? So Pikachu and Zekrom Tag Team GX has 240 HP. You look at Lucario, it has the attack Aura Strike. So if you evolve a Riolu to a Lucario during this turn, this attack does 90 more, so you're hitting 120. But because Pikachu Zekrom is weak to fighting, this does pick up a knockout, doing 240 damage. If you have a Choice Band, it does 270, which allows you to take out Snorlax and Eevee, Tag Team GX. You're rarely going to use Cyclone Kick. You might use Cantankerous Beatdown, so if you have any damage counters on it, it does 30 times the number of damage counters onto it. But you're pretty much using this to knock out Pikachu and Zekrom Tag Team. If you have a Diancie Prism Star, you're guaranteed knockouts on this thing. Also does deal with Zoroark. If you're playing a mirror match or a Zoroark Lycanroc deck, we have the Zoroark Lycanroc. So, Bloodthirsty Eyes, when you play it to your bench, pretty much you get a Lysander out of it. And then a card that has been seeing a lot of play, as I'm going to probably need... There we go. All right. So a card that's been seeing a lot of play in decks is now Absol. So the main reason Absol is being played when it's on your bench, your opponent's basic Pokemon retreat cost is now 1 more. 2 Pokemon that saw a lot of play were Jirachi and Zapdos. So Jirachi had a 1 retreat cost and was played with a skateboard a lot. So the main reason they were playing a skateboard is Jirachi's ability allows you to look at the 5 cards in the top of your deck, find a trainer, add it to your hand, and then it's asleep. And with a skateboard, you can just bring Jirachi right out for free. But with Absol, it now prevents Jirachi from doing that, and you're now forced to give up an energy. We're playing Alolan Muck. Alolan Muck is really good for stopping opposing Absols. You also have Wobbuffet that saw play that stops your opposing Prism Star cards from having abilities. So stuff like Ditto Prism Star aren't working, Tapu Koko Prism Star, Diancie Prism Star. Unfortunately, we're not running Wobbuffet in this build. We're running Alolan Muck to stop basic Pokemon abilities, so you can stop your opposing Wobbuffets. The problem is it does stop your Diancies. As far as supporters go, nothing really strange here. We are playing 1 copy of Wondrous Labyrinth, so any non-fairy Pokemon, their attacks cost 1 more. So if you're looking at using or just stalling out your opponent, their Zoroark may be set up, yours is not set up, you can go ahead and play Wondrous Labyrinth because now they need a second energy attachment onto Zoroark, whether it's a unit energy or another double colorless energy. They're going to need 1 more energy to actually use their attack. So Wondrous Labyrinth is seeing a fair bit of play. Another card that's being played a lot, new card syndrome, Viridian Forest. Discard a card, search for basic energy. I think it'll see play from here on out. Just a very good stadium card that helps you search out an energy when you need it. As far as anything else, new stuff like Pokemon Communication being played. So nothing too fancy really with this deck. I do absolutely love playing this deck though. Just playing Lucario GX, which was a GX that I thought just didn't get the right love that it deserved. I really thought that when it came out in that collection box, it had great potential in Garchomp and Lucario, and it kind of just never took off. So seeing there's a Zekrom coin, but seeing Lucario GX actually get some play, I absolutely love, especially since it does deal with Zoroark for 1 energy. Now, say you have a Choice Band, you have a Diancie Prism Star, that's an extra 50 damage. You're doing 160, I believe it is, for 1 energy, even without having to evolve. You're doing 30 for the basic, which is 60 for a weakness. Oh, we are playing Zapdos. Are you playing Zapdos Jirachi? So Zapdos Jirachi was was the winning deck at Oceania. The main problem I'm having in building it is Jirachis. Jirachis are just expensive right now. They're pretty much what Jumpluff was when Lost Thunder came out. The reason I'm saying that is when Lost Thunder came out, Jirachi, or Jumpluff, was an extremely sought after holo rare from the set, and we are playing the tag team. So I'm actually in a very good position. He's going to Nest Ball, probably search out another tag team GX or a Zoroark. Gets the Zoroark. So electric Pokemon have free retreat if they have an energy, which is nice. Now, what do I do? Well, I got me a Lycanroc, which I guess is kind of nice. Lycanroc can be okay. I'm just gonna attach end turn. So he only gets 1 energy attachment for the turn. Great. I do want to take out that Tag Team GX next turn, though. That is a big goal. He doesn't take out my Ditto. He only does 10 damage, but if he was on my bench, so he would have to Guzma and Escape Rope, or Guzma attach energy. But seeing as he's playing a Volkner, he's going to get energy and an Ultra Ball. Interesting. So I think I'm putting myself in a decent position here. So he's going to Ultra Ball. He's going to search out... What is he going to search out? Got rid of Choice Band. Interesting. Okay. Curious why you got rid of Choice Band. He's going to get himself a Tapu Lele GX. Seeing as he's already used his... Oh, he's going to get set up right now. He is going to get set up right now. So he's going to Wonder Tag. He didn't search out an Escape Rope. He's setting up a Cynthia for next turn. The good thing is I'm going to get rid of that Zekrom Pikachu next turn. Alright, so we are going to play Lycanroc onto the bench. We are going to use its ability. We're going to grab that Tag Team GX. We're going to attach a double colorless energy. We're going to play our Cynthia. We get ourselves a nice full hand, and he is going to forfeit. So we were going to take 3 prizes there. We delayed his setup because he already used the Tapu Koko Prism Star. So this is pretty much what this deck was actually made for. It was to counter Zekrom Pikachu decks that were going to be played at Oceania. And that's pretty much how Zoroark works, really, is they are going to build their decks to counter whatever deals with Zoroark. So because Pikachu Zekrom does hit extremely hard and can take out Zoroarks, they just find a common counter to whatever is going to be played. You saw it with Blacephalon when Gyarados ended up winning. Speaking of which, we're going to grab ourselves hopefully another couple games. I don't want this to be quick. I want to be able to play a couple games and give you guys a good feedback for the deck, because that one I really didn't get any Zoroark set up. I was able to get lucky, have myself a Lucario Ditto, or not Lucario, a Lycanroc Ditto. But here we go, much better start. Much better start. Now, I don't think I need Ultra Ball or Rescue Stretcher turn 1. But right off the bat, I do want to grab myself a Lele. So here we go. So this is Lycanroc Dusk form with Twilight Eyes, which lets you discard an energy to your opponent's active Pokemon. So kind of a cool disruption, and it really cripples Zoroark decks. He did brick twice, though. So he's playing Buzzrock. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So what sucks is I am going to lose the Zorua, so I do want to set up a Zorua on my bench, which is what sucks. And I think I might just build up my Lycanroc in all honesty. Is he playing a Alolan Meowth? Huh. Interesting. He has no energy either. I'm still not going to take the risk. There's another Zorua, yep. So we're going to Nest Ball. We're going to grab ourselves probably a Diancie Prism Star. We're going to attach onto Rockruff, and I can honestly get rid of Choice Band and Rescue Stretcher. Or I can get rid of Choice Band and Ultra Ball here. I can grab myself a Lele, and I can get myself a Lily, so I can go for the turn 1 Lily play and pretty much just start building up my bench. I probably should have kept my Ultra Ball so I can search out a Lycanroc. But we're going to grab ourselves a Lily so that I can get myself a nice hand of 8 cards and see what I can play. Nothing this turn. Nothing this turn. So what sucks is I don't have a Riolu. He's going to Erica's Hospitality. So he gets to draw a card for each of my bench Pokemon. Very good. I mean, it's just such a very good card. If you have 4 cards or fewer in your hand, draw as many cards as your opponent has on their bench. So you got 4 cards. There's the Energy Lotto. Going to get a energy to knock out my Zorua. Not surprised there. So when I'm really looking at it now, I will need to get a Lycanroc, I think. Oh, he forfeited. Why would he forfeit? Oh, whatever. We're 2-0. I want to try to... Ooh, 100 points. I want to try to be able to actually get a full game. So far, I've gotten just 2 forfeits. I think it's because he wasted the Lycanroc and not knowing it was the active? I don't know. I can't see what goes on in their mind. So another deck that you guys are going to see, and it might be this one, is the Venusaur Celebi tag team. So it wasn't very common at the Oceania regionals, but when you're playing online right now, I am starting to see a lot of them. The Venusaur Celebi tag team is good because it's dealing with Lycanroc decks. You're hitting Lycanroc for weakness, so I think it's your basic attack actually puts yourself in a great position. Nope, we're playing Night March instead. So, trying to think, I think it does 50 damage, plus you poison, paralyze, and confuse your opponent's active. Now I know you can do Guzma, Escape Rope, Switch, stuff that's seeing play. But with it, you're having 100 damage done to you because of weakness. I believe it's put 5 damage counters in between poison. I can't really tell you. I'll probably put the card up on the screen for you guys to see, and then you guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but pretty sure it's like 5 damage counters. Or it could be burn, poison, and paralyze. No, I think it's confuse, poison, and paralyze. So you're taking 2 damage counters, or maybe 5. I can't really tell you on the poison. Alright, so we are playing Lost March. He's going to go for the Trumbeak, Mountain Pass. So if his Pokemon's in your hand, reveal the top card of your opponent's deck and put this card, and if it's a supporter, he gets to put that instead. So he has 1 Pokemon in the Lost Zone. This is going to be interesting. So we're going to get ourselves a Nest Ball. We're going to grab ourselves a Rockruff. Does Rockruff remain in the game, or does Lucario? I think Lucario might be a better option. Let's see. Yeah. What do I want? What do I want to do? I'm going to probably go Riolu because he does hit me for weakness. We're going to attach an energy. We are going to play a Lily. I'm okay with playing a Lily. We're going to play Pokemon Communication. We're going to show the Lycanroc. We are going to search out... Alolan Muck doesn't really help me. We're going to grab ourselves a Lele for next turn. And we're going to play Lele. We're going to get a Guzma, right? Yeah, we're going to get a Guzma. And that will pretty much be the turn. I think that's all I can really do right now. So there is one Skip Bloom. Skip Bloom now leads to a Jumpluff, which means he has one Pokemon set up for Lost March. He also has a Natu out, which needs a double colorless energy. I think it's more likely for him to have a grass energy. Because he has the League Cup ones. Nice. I do want to make sure I knock out these Jumpluffs. So 70 HP. With the Diancie Prism Star, I'm hitting 50, which is not bad. I will be able to knock out one next turn, though, which is nice. So there's the Natu. Never mind that Natu has to go, because Natu does hit my Lucario GX for weakness, and I believe it's 20 times. Yep, 20 times the number of Pokemon in his Lost Zone. So he has 2, 4, 5. 5 is 100. Weakness is 200. So he needs one more Pokemon in the Lost Zone for me to get knocked out. So that Natu has to go. That Natu has to go. So one, I'm going to attach. We're going to get Lucario into play. We're going to Ultra Ball. We're going to get rid of Viridian Forest and an Ultra Ball. We're going to search out a Zorua. And we're going to throw that down onto the bench. I'm going to keep Guzma. Let's see. I do get a knockout on the Natu, which is nice. I could Mallow. I'm going to Mallow, and I'm going to get me like a Lily or something. Or Cynthia. Cynthia actually might be better. Let's see. Where's my one copy? I do not have my one copy of Cynthia. Alright, well, we're going to get a Lily, and Choice Band is honestly useless at this point. I'm going to get a Wondrous Lab, in all honesty. Wondrous Lab could help me against Lost March, because now he's forced to attach 2 energy. We're going to go for the Aura Strike, which will knock out the Natu. In my opinion, well worth it. As I get Palpad. Palpad is actually not bad. It'll allow me to get my Lilies back into the deck. And because he only has 5, he does not hit me for weakness. He's only doing 100 damage to me if he does attach a Choice Band. Oh, never mind. That's 2 more Pokemon going into the Lost Zone, so 6, 7, 140 is all he can get right now. Until he gets more Trumbeaks. So there's the Elm's Lecture. I don't think Trumbeak has 60 HP. Has 80. Okay, that's not bad. So there's the Natus. There's the attachment, so he's going to be doing 140 to me. Now the bright side is I can use my GX attack to pick up a knockout here. So we are going to attach this. I'm going to play Palpad. The main reason I'm going to play Palpad is so that I can just empty out my hand and maximize the number of cards that I can draw off the Lily. And there we have myself another Zorua. We're going to Nest Ball. We're going to get myself another Riolu. I'm going to attach an energy onto this Riolu down here. We are going to trade away my Rockruff, so I'm not going to be playing Lycanroc in this deck at all. There's the Wondrous Labyrinth. So what I'm going to do is, I know I'm going to lose Lucario here and be forced to take a prize, or forced to give up a prize, possibly. But next turn, I can actually Wondrous Labyrinth. We're going to use the GX attack, which will pick up a knockout. It's going to do 420 damage. That's fine. We do get a Judge, which I like. And I'm okay giving up 2 prizes here with Lucario GX, in all honesty. He's going to get himself a basic grass energy, that's fine. For me, I do have a rescue stretcher, which means I do get Lucario set up next turn. He gets Tails, so he can't get this Trumbeaks, which saves me. Emolga's actually kind of interesting in Lost March because you can just deck thin. So the one thing I am worried about now are these Natus. If he starts getting double colorless energy, he's going to win this game very, 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 very quickly. So we're going to add ourselves a Lucario GX from our discard pile. We're going to add that into our hand. Now, he doesn't have anything worth field blowing away, so we're just going to trade. We're going to get rid of the field blower, draw 2 cards. Got ourselves a couple Lily. He has a nice full hand, which I don't like. So I'm just going to hit him up with the Judge. He has, what is that? Move my camera here. Almost 8 cards in hand. So I'm okay playing the Judge. We still get Wondrous Labyrinth, which is nice. I'm going to Aura Strike, and I did get a Lily. So we do take out another Jump Pluff, and he just has 1 remaining. We do get a Lycanroc. I can use that as trade fodder. I have no intentions of using Lycanroc. Apple Watch off. Oh. Whew. Alright, so he's going to go get the Emolga. So, what I want to see here is possibly... Oh, that sucks. That sucks, because now Natus are now a big issue. What I need is a Guzma. I need to start taking out those Natus right now with Zoroark. He's doing 140 damage right now. 160 damage. He's 8 total Pokemon in there. As he's just trying to search out those Trumbeaks. So Nuzly Gathering, he's going to add himself another Emolga. Again, this is just deck thinning, so that he can make sure he can have less cards in deck. So he can hit his double colorless energies and stuff like that. He's going to Timer Ball, try to search out another Trumbeak. Gets 1, so he will be able to get 1 Trumbeak, which now puts him at a grand total of 9 Pokemon in the discard pile, which is 180 damage. It does take out stuff like... Well, Natu takes out Lucario right now. They don't take out... Ooh, Lost Blender. What? Ooh, we are in trouble. He put Lost Blender, so... He has, what, 10 Pokemon in the discard pile? Oh, boy. And Emolga has free retreat, so he's getting a knockout. Whew, this is going to suck. Pretty much, my hope banks on him not getting any energy for Natu. That's my only hope of winning this game right now. He's going to knock out... Oh, he doesn't. Ooh, he does not. He does not. So, I'm still alive. Acerola saves me. Acerola saves me. Come on, Acerola. So we're going to play Pokemon Communication. We are going to put Lucario on the top of my deck. We're going to grab myself a Lele. Ooh. We're going to play said Lele. We are going to grab myself an Acerola. We're going to play said Acerola, pick up the Lucario. We're We're going to put that down. We're going to put this back down. We're going to attach this. And because I am going to stall, we're going to play Wondrous Labyrinth and pretty much end turn. That's all I can do. So I'm going to need Guzma, right? I wouldn't mind another Acerola, honestly. He's probably not playing any stadiums. He can't Field Blower it away. And, he Guzmas me. He brings in the Lele. So he's going to have to attach another energy, but does he play another? Is he playing another one? Yes, he is. He's playing Super Boost. Well, tell you guys right now, the comeback is real. This is going to be a great comeback if I can make it happen. So, we have Lucario GX. We are going to Mallow. We are going to get myself a Fighting and a double colorless energy. We're going to play Ditto Prism Star down. We're going to trade away Viridian Forest. Because now I put himself in a position where he can't win with the Natu. Okay. We're going to trade away the Ultra Ball. I have the Lily in hand for next turn to fill up my hand. We are going to go for the Aura Strike, which will knock out the Jump Fluff. And now I force his Natu to have 2 energy attachments for the turn. There's my 1 copy of Cynthia. That's not going to help me at this point right now. And he's in a position where he needs 2 energy attachments on his Natus. So he can Mountain Pass all he wants. I just have to pick off the Natus. He does get rid of one of my Guzmas. That probably hurts me. Because I don't think... I haven't played a Guzma yet. So he needs to have 2 double colorless energy, or a double colorless energy and a grass energy attached. Yep, so here he goes, just continuing to search for those double colorless energies, and pretty much praying I don't get a Guzma. If I get a Guzma, I'm attaching to whatever the one gets it is. There it is. So that's the one I'm getting. So Natu does not have resistance. Correct? It does not. He Mars Shadows me. I gotta really think this through. Yes, okay, that works out, because now I can just retreat. Wait, I don't even have to retreat. I don't even have to retreat here. I just play a Lycanroc. And I grab the Natu. Because Natu only has 40 HP. I do 30 damage, but I have the Diancie Prism Star. I'm going to get myself this set up. I do 50 damage, which knocks out the Natu. And now he does not have enough turns to get an energy attachment onto it. Wondrous Labyrinth coming through and saving me. So the main reason I attach the double colorless energy. Well, actually, it's not going to matter. Because I have a good chance of drawing either one of my supporting draw cards. Like Lily, I have stuff like... Oh, I think I actually win the game. Right? Do I win the game? No, he has 2 more turns. The problem is he does not have enough energy attachments left. There's that 1. So what I need is Guzma. That's all I really need is I just need Guzma. I need Guzma, I retreat with Zoroark, I knock out the Natu. So, we are going to trade. We're going to get rid of Absol. We're pretty much just going to deck thin for a Guzma. And if I get the Guzma, that is pretty much just game for my opponent. Unfortunately, did not get it. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I think I just lose. I needed to get the Guzma. Because he needs to attach another energy onto the Natu, and he does. That's game. Unfortunately, ended up in a loss. Not the way I wanted to end with this deck. It just really fell on me drawing a Guzma. Had I drawn a Guzma, I pretty much Guzma in the Natu. I bring in my Zoroark, I retreat with my Zoroark, I go into the Lucario and pretty much attack for game. But because I was not able to get the Guzma, unfortunately ended up in a loss. But you know what? This deck is not half bad. I actually enjoy playing it. It deals with deals with Zekrom. Pikachu also deals with opposing Zoroarks as well. I think Lucario is a very fine pair, especially when you can do a lot of damage for one energy. But if you guys enjoyed this deck profile, you guys want to see more, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to the TTM TCG channel for more Pokemon TCG videos, box openings, pack openings, and tournament reviews. But with all that being said, guys, I am Johnny GB with the Token Minorities, and I am signing out.